What's up, guys? Cryptic here, and for today's video, I'm going to be starting a new kind of series. For this series, it's pretty much going to be stoner tips. I don't want to call it stoner tips because Xcode has a series called Stoner Tips, and I don't want to straight up fucking steal his title. But yeah, I'm going to be starting a new series. It's pretty much stoner tips. I'm going to figure out something else to title it, but for now, we're going to be calling it stoner tips. For this video, we're going to be going over how to hide that you smoke weed and keep it low-key so people don't know that you smoke. Because I know that stress of when I first started smoking weed, having to hide it, spray cologne on you, fucking, oh, my eyes red, do I smell? Fuck, bro, I gotta sober myself up, fuck, take a fat dab, and you are just fucking wrecked. I mean, I haven't had that happen to me in years, honestly, bro. I haven't had to hide that I smoke weed in like 5-6 years, and it takes me a lot to get to that level of high. I haven't got to a paranoid level of high in a long time. I think the last time I had that happen to me was when I threw 7 grams of keef into some weed brownies and just fucked myself up. But anyway, that's off topic. For this video, we're gonna be telling you how to hide that you smoke weed and keep it low key. So let's go and get into it. So number one, I'm pretty sure you guys already know this. A lot of you guys probably already do this, but the number one way that you can get high without smelling like weed, I mean, it still has a somewhat smell if you hit it and somebody walks right in after you hit it, but carts, oh my god, like, if you are a stoner that needs to hide that you smoke, this is one of the most convenient ways to smoke. You can go in the bathroom for fucking 5 minutes, rip the fuck out of that thing, and just come out fried. Now, granted, I would spray air freshener in there, or maybe wait like 10 to 15 minutes. Or, I mean, I guess a little long. They're probably going to think you're jerking off in there. But, you know what I mean? Maybe turn the air on in there and spray some shit, because it does have a slight sweet smell, where if you rip it right away and don't even fan the clouds and someone walks in, they will smell it, and I guarantee you'll know it's weed. So, or maybe even open a bathroom window and blow it out, you're good. It's not like tree. If you try to open up a window like in your bathroom or bedroom and try to smoke tree and blow it out, it just reeks the whole fucking house up. It just doesn't work. Here's my tip though. If you're gonna smoke carts, I would not buy from plugs. And I know you guys are like, what? Fuck you, bro, fuck you. Because I know some of you guys are too young, or maybe you live in illegal states where you can't go to a dispensary. But bro, like, I know a lot of plugs do have good carts. I mean, I've seen people that buy plug carts and test them and they come back good, but you just don't know. Okay, I used to buy $15-$20 carts, bro, and I mean, they got me high, don't get me wrong, they got me ripped, but you don't know what the fuck they were putting in them, bro. Like dank vapes, Mario Karts, all them shits were so fucked, bro. I mean, I think the cart game has gotten a lot better now. I haven't heard nothing about that vitamin E acetate and shit like that, but it just the plug cart game is a wild west, man. It's a wild west. Just be careful. If you are gonna buy from a plug, just, I don't know, be careful. I can't recommend it. The only thing I can recommend is going to a dispensary where they're licensed and they have the lab results, and buy a cart from there, because then you know you're good. Get a stizzy. Actually, I've heard a lot of bad things about stizzies recently. I mean, I've been buying them, but I hear a lot of people saying about how they tested bad. But I don't know, man. I'm not a fucking cannabis critic. Okay, I still smoke stizzies. All I'm saying is be careful, be wary of the carts. All right. Now, let's get into, if you don't like carts, or you can't get a cart or whatever, or if you just like to smoke tree, let's get into the ways how you can smoke tree and try to get rid of the smell. Tree is very, very hide the smell, bro. Like, that shit, especially if you have some fucking fire, like, that shit, like, just taking out a nug will literally reek the whole house up, bro. Like, the whole house will smell if you have some fucking fire. But let's go in and get into it. Let's start with you're hotboxing something, or you're just smoking in a general room. This is my number one thing I will always recommend. Ozium. Ozium spray, this shit, like, takes every ounce. I mean, I can't say that, because like I said, my nose is so blind, but it fucking masks the smell very, very well. If you fucking hotbox a car, spray that shit. Now, hear this warning. Okay, heed this warning, because I know people that spray it in their car and just sit in there with the fucking Ozium spray just entering their lungs. Exit the car first, bro, okay? Exit the room. So yeah, if you're gonna smoke in a room or smoke in a car, spray that Ozium when you're not in there. Again, spray it when you're not in there. That shit's not good for your lungs, and let it sit. I wouldn't spray it just 10 minutes before the person gets back that you don't want to smell it, because it's probably just gonna smell like oranges and weed, because you gotta let it sit. You gotta spray it in there and let it sit maybe 30-45 minutes, maybe even an hour, because if the person comes back before then, it's just gonna smell like oranges and weed, or whatever fucking smell you got in weed, because you gotta let it sit in there. You gotta let it fight. You gotta let it fight the THC molecules. You know what I mean? You gotta let it Mike Tyson the THC molecules, and not the 58-year-old or however old he is, Mike Tyson. I'm talking about the prime Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that said, "I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot." That was a crazy, because Mike Tyson said it, bro. It's hard, you know what I mean? It's cold. It's cold. If someone else said it, if I were to say it, it'd be gay. But since Mike Tyson said it, that's cold, bro. That's cold. You feel me? Now, for the smell on you, on your clothes, and on your person, honestly, bro, I wouldn't even spray cologne because sometimes cologne can just make you smell like cologne and weed. Like, a lot of times it just doesn't even work. Honestly, bro, what I would really do before you go smoke, I would just bring a new change of clothes and keep it outside of the area you're gonna smoke. If the person that you don't want to smell it doesn't smoke weed, it just like there's no kind of spray you can spray on you to where you're not gonna smell. Like you're just gonna have to change in new clothes. Every time I had friends come over that I smoked with that their parents didn't smoke, I just tell them, listen, bro, bring a new set of clothes, keep it in the other room, keep it in the other room because we are gonna chief and you are gonna reek. You are gonna fucking reek. Like I remember I used to smoke with friends that didn't even smoke. They would just sit in the room. And I'd ask them like, bro, we're in a hot box room. You sure you're good? Like I know you don't smoke. He's, oh, I'm good, man. And he would go to his parents and they wouldn't bitch at him, but they'd be like, are you fucking smoking weed? And he's like, no, you can drug test me. I just sit in the room while you smoke weed. Like I feel like a piece of shit friend. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know, man. That shit reeks bad. So I would just bring a new change of clothes. Now let's get into hiding the effects. Now this is kind of difficult. Now, for me, hiding the effects is pretty easy because I've been smoking for 6 years. I take dabs every day, smoke tree every day, smoke carts every day. So, like, my tolerance is up there. So, I'm pretty experienced with the effects of weed. So, like, I can hide it pretty well. Like, even my eyes don't get red. It takes a lot for my eyes to get red. I have to do a lot of edibles or take a whole bunch of fucking dabs for my eyes to even get red. And here's my first tip. I know this is going to sound fucking stupid, but practice being high. Like, I know that sounds fucking stupid, but, like, I know some people that get high, and they get so fucking high, like, even off just one hit, that they can't even hold conversations. Like, when I first started smoking weed, it actually made me socialize better. Like, I could talk more. But I know some people, they take a dab, it just fucks them up. Like, they can't even hold a conversation. They can't talk. So, like, maybe try practicing smoking with your friends or whatever, you know what I mean? Try getting high and practicing conversation, not being awkward. Like, I know that sounds fucking retarded, like, practice smoking weed. Like, that kind of sounds like a degenerate activity, but really, if you really do like weed, it helps you, you like the recreational effects, like the medical effects, maybe you should practice smoking and holding conversations so you can actually be better while you're high, you know what I mean? I know that sounds fucking stupid, but it's kind of the truth. If you can practice better at holding conversations, just doing things high, I mean, I wouldn't recommend driving high, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not going to recommend anything, okay? Driving high is way different than driving drunk, especially if you have a tolerance to weed, but I'm just not going to recommend it because that is a stupid thing to do on the internet. Just don't do it. But as far as that, like, practice being high, doing other stuff, playing the game, holding conversation, talking on the phone, it will help you hide the effects way better and not be so uncomfortable and paranoid when you're high. Here's another tip I have. Use eye drops. If you're worried about getting caught or if you're just worried about like looking fucking ripped, carry some eye drops on you. That shit will really help. You can just use the generic brand eye drops, but another one that works really good is Rotos. Code actually put me onto these. He said these motherfuckers will turn your eyes so white there won't be one vein in your fucking eye, bro. Be like that one motherfucker from the Clear Eyes commercial.
Science
Clear
created
eyes.
clear.
Use clear eyes, bitch. Use clear eyes. But yeah, keep some eye drops on you. If your eyes get really red, put some eye drops in, and you know what I mean, that'll prevent your eyes from being as red as the fucking devil's cock. Now here's my tip for being too high. Being too high, it's only happened like once or twice. And being too high for some people can be, for me it's kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie, but for some people it can be a very uncomfortable experience. Here's some tips I can give you. If you have some CBD on hand, like a CBD vape or CBD edibles or CBD drops or CBD rub, anything like that with CBD, use it, because CBD can actually bring you down from a weed high. It can calm you down if you have a lot of anxiety, you know what I mean, if you're freaking out from the weed. If you use that CBD, it can actually calm you down and calm down your anxiety. It might bring down your high a little bit, but that's probably what you want if you're freaking out. Now, if you don't have CBD, thing I can recommend, just get a nice cold glass of ice water, sit back in your bed, maybe turn the fan on if you like the fan, relax, don't think of nothing, because if you think of something bad or just, I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but like just don't think of anything that stresses you out, because that can make you feel even worse, especially if you're greening out and you feel nauseous. Thinking about shit that stresses you out can just literally make you throw up. So just sit back, put some Hulu, put some Netflix on. I don't know if you're a UFC guy, put some Stream East or Crack Streams or Meth Streams on, wherever the fuck you watch. I don't know what the fucking pirate websites are, but you know, put something on that relaxes you. Don't think about your high too much. Maybe get some, you know, if you got some munchies, get some Oreos, get some fucking Ritz crackers, put some fucking ketchup on there. I don't fucking know. Just fucking pig out, bro. Especially eating, because sometimes, not all the time, but eating can bring down your high a little bit. Especially maybe with edibles, maybe not with smoking, but it can calm you down a little bit. You know what I mean? It can make you more focused on stuffing shit in your face and not worried about your high. You know what I mean? So just sit back, relax, turn the fan on me, put a blanket on. Be like Joey Diaz when he gets people fucked up on his podcast. But you want some water? Hey, dog, get some water. I'll open up the window for you, dog. You need some air. Nah, but for real, just relax. You know what I mean? Eat some shit, munchie out, and just watch some movies, watch some YouTube, watch whatever, and relax. You will come down. You won't be high forever. I promise you. That is like everybody's fucking fear on like weed edibles or shrooms or anything like that where you get fucked up. Am I gonna be high forever? Am I gonna die? Oh fuck. No, you're not gonna be high forever, and you're not gonna die. Joe Rogan even made that joke. You feel like you're gonna die. You might feel like you're gonna die, but you're not. You say you'll never do it again. You'll wake up tomorrow morning, you'll be like, fuck it, pack another bowl. But yeah, that's my little stoner tips video on how to hide that you smoke weed and keep it low key. Damn, that rhymed. But yeah, I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of different fucking tips in this video. I'm high as fuck. I've been ripping the fuck out of the Benjamin, so I just kind of said what came to mind. I'm going to make a follow-up to this video, part 2, with some more tips. But yeah, that was my stoner tips video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any more suggestions for any other stoner tips videos I should make, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.